The laughter came first, then the word followed. "Trash," the defense attorney said, smirking as she glanced toward the soldier. "And honestly, Your Honor, the courtroom shouldn't have to entertain cases like this." A few quiet chuckles echoed across the room. Some people avoided looking at him altogether. The U.S. Army soldier stood at the plaintiff's table, shoulders squared, eyes steady. He didn't respond. Years of discipline had taught him that silence often spoke louder than anger. His name was Sergeant Marcus Lane, 16 years in the United States Army, combat engineer, multiple deployments overseas. Lane had spent his career disarming explosives and clearing safe routes for convoys. On his final mission, a buried device detonated beneath his team's vehicle. The blast shattered his ankle and caused severe nerve damage along his spine. He pulled his driver from the wreckage before collapsing beside the burning vehicle. He survived the war, but not the aftermath. After discharge, Lane turned to the VA for treatment. At first, there was support. Then delays began. Appointments were postponed. Claims were rejected over missing documents. Appeals were ignored. The pain made steady work impossible. Medical bills piled up. Within a year, Lane lost his apartment and began living in temporary shelters. Now he stood in court, asking for the care he was promised. The attorney leaned back confidently. "My client followed procedure," she said. "Mr. Lane simply failed to meet updated eligibility requirements." She glanced toward him again and laughed softly. "Personal struggles don't change policy." That's when the judge stopped writing. The scratching of her pen ended abruptly. She lifted her head and stared directly at the attorney. The room fell silent. "Counsel," the judge said evenly, "did you just laugh while referring to a decorated soldier as trash?" The attorney shifted in her seat. "I meant no disrespect." The judge raised her hand. "You already showed it." She turned toward Lane. "This man served his country for 16 years, the judge said. He risked his life protecting others. And while he fought to recover, your agency debated paperwork and denied medical care." The courtroom remained frozen. The judge's voice sharpened. "This court will not tolerate dehumanization disguised as procedure." The ruling followed immediately. Full restoration of benefits, back pay awarded, permanent medical coverage, and disciplinary review of agency conduct. The gavel struck, ending the case and the laughter. Outside the courthouse, a reporter asked Lane how it felt to finally be heard. He paused, then answered, "I just wanted someone to listen."